Hey, what's going on everyone? Chris here, welcome to my Blu-ray pickups haul update. And yeah, I haven't done this video in over a month or so. I've just been busy with my day job and whatnot. But finally got a chance to sit down and do this for you guys. So let's get started. Picked up the newly released edition, the Criterion edition of The Silence of the Lambs. Looking forward to this one. This was given a new 4K restoration. So yeah, just got released this week. Also, Night of the Living Dead, which I had a chance to see it last night. Looks really beautiful, and of course, this is the zombie movie that started it all, directed by the late, great George A. Romero. This was also given a 4K digital restoration. Also picked up Dragonwyck. This is released by Twilight Time, and you know their releases are limited to about 3,000 or so. And this got released about 3 weeks ago, I believe. So nice artwork on the disc. You get a booklet. One of my favorite actors of all time is in this. You know, Vincent Price, of course. Also co-stars Tierney. Also got Jigsaw, which came out about a couple weeks ago, which was pretty decent, not bad for the 8th Saw film, man. So looking forward to the 9th one. I heard it's in the works, so we'll see what's up with that. My next pickup is The Sandlot, the 25th anniversary edition, and my complaint with 20th Century Fox, they keep re-releasing this with the same old transfer and no special features. You get just a brief featurette that they included. You get the theatrical trailer, and that was it, man. And yeah, this desperately needs a new transfer, and I'm very surprised that they haven't done this because this is like one of the greatest baseball films of all time. They just, you know, slap on new artwork and call it a day. But when I picked this up, they announced it again for another edition in the works that's going to come out in a few months that has like a, you know, booklet included. You get trading cards. So yeah, I like to see this on 4K with a new transfer. So please, 20th Century Fox, do that for the fans. I would greatly appreciate it. My next pickup is Disney's Coco, a really great animated film from Disney Pixar. And I actually did a full review for this on my channel, so if you haven't seen it, you can definitely look there. And this one's not even released yet. As of the date of this video, this doesn't come out for about another couple weeks or so. The next film I got is Jackie Chan and The Foreigner, also co-stars Pierce Brosnan. And this movie was actually pretty decent. I thought it's just going to be a typical action thriller. And you don't get much action, but you do get a great performance by Jackie Chan, unlike anything you've seen him do before. But yeah, worth your time if you haven't seen it yet. Also picked up The Paper, one of my favorite films from the 90s, directed by Ron Howard. And yeah, this was one of those forgotten gems. And yeah, I was actually surprised when Universal announced that they're going to release this. But yeah, don't get your hopes up on the transfer. It's not good. I rate the transfer about a 3 out of a 5. So it's one of those old masters that they used. So unfortunately, it's one of those movies that will probably never get a restoration. But anyway, still pretty cool to see it on Blu-ray. The next movie I got is Crime of Passion. It's a film noir movie from 1957 starring Barbara Stanwyck, Sterling Hayden. And it was actually a pretty decent movie, not bad. And if you're into film noir movies, it's worth picking up and adding it to your collection. So there's the inner artwork for that. The next movie I got is Miami Rhapsody with Sarah Jessica Parker, Antonio Banderas, and Mia Farrow, who happens to be Woody Allen's ex-wife. And yeah, I saw this movie many times for sale, and I just passed on it. Until recently, I'm like, you know what, I was kind of in the mood for a romantic comedy film, so I thought I'd pick it up. I got it for about $4 and change. And I believe Kino Lorber recently announced this as a double feature with another film that's going to be released on Blu-ray. But this one is released by Mill Creek, so it's basically bare bones. It's just a movie itself. Transfer-wise, it's okay. I would rate it about a 3.5 out of a 5. I also got a couple new releases from Arrow, which I haven't reviewed yet, but wanted to give you guys a quick tease. So yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. Also got Images from Arrow Academy, which is a film by Robert Altman. So there you go on that. Next up is 9 Months with Hugh Grant and Julianne Moore, but I mainly got this one for Robin Williams being in here, and he basically steals the show. And this is a film that I haven't seen in ages, well over 15 years. Next up is Fargo with Frances McDormand. So this is the Shout Factory edition. Unfortunately, it's bare bones, but the good news is the transfer is really nice. So let me show you guys the inner artwork. So there you go on that. Ended up getting Fatal Attraction, a movie, again, that I haven't seen in a long time. But I've been wanting to complete my Michael Douglas collection. So ended up getting that. And also A Christmas Story, which is still in a shrink wrap. And over at Amazon, they recently had a sale going on for the Steven Spielberg Director's Collection. I mostly have all of these films except for one or two, but it was really cheap, and I like the whole look of the box sets. I figured I'd get it. It was like 25 bucks and change. But I mainly got it for, Duel being in here, and also the Sugarland Express. I didn't own those ones. But, yeah. So, pretty cool looking box set, and it's still obviously sealed. And for these next films, I've been trying to complete my Woody Allen collection, and I got a bunch of his movies. And I'm a little short on time, so I'm going to go pretty quick on these. But got the sold out edition from Twilight Time, Crimes and Misdemeanors. Great film. Broadway Danny Rose from, I believe, 1984. Another great one in black and white. The Purple Rose of Cairo. Absolutely love this film with Jeff Daniels and Mia Farrow. I think this one's sold out too. Hannah and Her Sisters. Mighty Aphrodite, one of my favorites, but unfortunately still isn't released in America. So that's why it's in a foreign language on the bottom there. But yeah, starring Mira Sorvino, which she ended up winning an Oscar back in 1995 or 96. Shadows and Fog. Very underrated film. Husbands and Wives, which was released about a couple weeks ago from Twilight Time. Bullets Over Broadway, another great one, which still isn't released in America. This is the Japanese edition. Vicky Cristina Barcelona, wonderful film, beautiful cinematography. It's of course shot in Barcelona, Spain. Match Point, another really good one. The Curse of the Jade Scorpion, really love this one a lot. Of course, not released in America yet. Magic in the Moonlight, which was decent. It wasn't one of his best ones, from Woody Allen, but it was still pretty good. And last but not least, Blue Jasmine, wonderful film. So anyway, guys, thanks for taking a look again at another edition of my Blu-ray Pickups haul. And yeah, appreciate you guys checking out my stuff. So I'll see you guys soon in my next update. Take care.